All right, man. Duce Staley is moving on from the Detroit Lions to take a job with Frank Reich in the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to talk about the Panthers on my other channel tomorrow and their owner, David Temper. I'm going to have a nice little video for him tomorrow, so want to check it out. I don't know what time it'll be up tomorrow. It'll either be 10:30, 12 o'clock, 1:30, 3 o'clock, or 4:30 tomorrow. If you see it, well, Thursday. If you're seeing this, it'll be Thursday. So, but yeah, I mean, they know each other from Philadelphia. You know, if I remember correctly, don't forget you got Detroit Lions Talk playlist too. If I remember correctly, Dan Campbell said his job was to help Duce Staley get a head coaching job, and I don't know what it was. Maybe Frank Reich, I'm assuming, offered more money in the Carolina Panthers. Maybe it was the city of Charlotte, which is better than Detroit. I mean, depending on which way you look at. That's where I kind of think about heading to. It's a booming city. It depends on what you like, you know. The weather is better. Other than that cold front we had across the country earlier this year, the weather's better. But and they starting to kind of grow some things away. But I mean, I don't care. I mean, what we missing regardless? What he bringing to the table? She can go find another running backs coach. I mean, I don't think, like, you know, he yelling and screaming on Hard Knocks. I don't know if they're going to be missing something. I don't know. As long as it wasn't Ben Johnson, I don't give a fuck. Be honest, excuse my language, I don't care. Shoot, as long as it ain't Ben Johnson, shit, I ain't really tripping about it. I'm sorry. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. Baby DeAndre Swift getting injured all the time. He was ready to go away. Maybe he ain't like the city of Detroit. I mean, I don't know what it is. But, you know, maybe they would, you know, he got more money. You know, him and, you know, Frank Reich, he was over there in Philadelphia. Maybe he get a larger role over there. Maybe get the call plays. Maybe he do something else. But I don't really care. Cry 2 tears in the bucket. Bump it. I don't care. People acting like, is this the end? Like, I don't care. I mean, what did he do? I ain't really tripping about it. Shoot. I mean, maybe I'm minimizing this role. Maybe I'm being a tad bit disrespectful. But I don't care. Shit, as long as it wasn't Ben Johnson, shit, I don't care. Yeah, that was the most important part of that offense. So, I mean, I wish him nothing but the best. Loved him as a player. He was a hell of a running back. He was married. He didn't get no consideration for the Philadelphia Eagles head coaching job. That's why he moved on there. He got to understand, bro, he in an uphill battle when you get into coaching as a black, bro. Even though, you know, black people, you know, we make up 90% or something like that of the NFL. There's only 3 black head coaches in the NFL. And DeMeco Ryans just occupied a spot. Todd Bowles, Tom Brady just retired on Wednesday. And you got Mike Tomlin, who just had another winning season. And Mike Tomlin by far got the best job. That's the best coaching job in the national and the NFL, NBA. You know, they believe in sticking by their coaches, and they make great and good sound decisions on coaches, you know, historically, for the most part. So, I mean, he in an uphill battle, bro. You ain't calling plays. That's all, and that really ain't no indicator on if you're gonna be a good head coach or not. That's the crazy part about it. That's not even a good indicator on if you're gonna be a good head coach. Because you call plays, much great play callers. Romeo Cornell, Charlie Weiss, Josh McDaniels, Bill O'Brien. You can go on, and they want nothing as head coaches. You know, do you have the leadership and social qualities, and will you get the respect of your team? Them are the top 3 things. And then, can you manage time? Can you manage personalities? Can you manage the schedule? You know what I'm saying? Could you be firm, fair, and get that respect in the locker room? Then you can make football decisions, which ain't really nothing. That's what you got coordinators for. Go through the game plan. Hey, look here. This is what we want to, you know, what you think we should do. The coordinator, so I think it's 4th and 1. I want to go with a play action, naked bootleg, you know, hit the tight end on a little flat route. All right, you believe, like, no, I want to line up and go for it. Give me your best short yardage run play. That's usually how that go. So he got to understand he in an uphill battle, bro. You playing a running back position. How many former running backs have been head coaches in the National Football League? So they disrespected, they minimized the position, and the franchise tag number came out for the position, only $10 million. So they disrespect the position, and then they already don't respect y'all IQ coming from a running back. You're not a quarterback, you're not an inside linebacker, or nothing like that. So he in an uphill battle. He got to do something that set himself apart, especially if you're not going to call plays. And people think, well, John Harbaugh, he didn't call plays. He was a special teams coordinator. Think about that for a minute. It's about leadership, and I think Duce Staley showed a lot of great leadership qualities. And that's what you first and foremost want, you know. But he in an uphill battle, being a running back, you know. Your own organization didn't give you a serious look in the Philadelphia Eagles organization. I mean, I don't pretty much know how you get there unless you go through a Bruce Arians situation where you get an interim coach and people say, oh, you really can coach a team and lead a team, win some games. So I think that's what he's looking for. It's just a hard door to get into. The NBA, the same thing, even though I think for the first time over half the league is black coaches in the National Basketball Association. You know, it still was hard for Jerry Stackhouse and Karl Malone. They had to go, not Karl Malone, but Patrick Ewing and Penny Hardaway. They still had to go the NCAA route. You would think as money contributions they made to the NBA, that they would be able to get head coaching gigs. And if you don't fall in line, they get rid of you just like Mark Jackson. So, you know, being a retired ball player as a black person, it ain't kind to you. It ain't kind to you at all. They got to work harder, you know, than anything. Nick Nurse won a G League championship. So did Jerry Stackhouse, and I think went to another one. And Nick Nurse got the opportunity to coach the Toronto Raptors. And what did Jerry Stackhouse do? He had to go to Vanderbilt, and they had to facilitate a deal in which Vanderbilt had to upgrade their facilities for him to even come there. Come on. And this Jerry Stackhouse we talking about. So, I'm pretty sure Jerry Stackhouse could have coached the Toronto Raptors to a championship with Kawhi Leonard. You know, that's just the game, bro. That's just the game. That's the game. And that's the game they playing, man. And it's unfortunate. But, you know, if that's what he's searching for, it was a better paid check. It was to get out of the city of Detroit. It was a larger role. It was a bigger promise. Whatever it is, appreciate him for his contribution. But I ain't losing no sleep over it. I don't think nobody else should either. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.